Hi everyone. In this video I am going to solve rest sums of exercise 2.1 of Amal Agrawal, that is of compound interest. Before starting the solution of sum, one thing I want to mention here, please subscribe my channel, press like button, put your comments whatever you want extra so that you will get the notification, and please don't forget to press the bell icon. Now we are going to start the sum. We are going to solve some question number 7. Let's see what is given. A man invests rupees 5,000 for 3 years at a certain rate of interest compounded annually. At the end of 1 year it amounts rupees 5,600. What is given? First thing, a man invests rupees 5,000. It means this will be P, principal, for 3 years, that is time. Time is 3 years at a certain rate, means rate is not given, that is the question mark for us. And at the end of 1 year it amounts 5,600. So this will be amount. So I have noted all these things. See, given that principal is equals to rupees 5,000, time is 3 years, rate is not given, so there is a question mark. Amount at the end of first year is rupees 5,600. Here one thing I want to mention, this will be principal for second year. Principal for second year. As already I have mentioned in my previous videos, that principal for second year is equal to the amount at the end of first year. Principal for third year is equal to amount at the end of second year. So let's start our question. First question was, find the rate of interest per annum. What we need to find out? Find the rate of interest per annum. So simply what we will do, first of all we will try to find out simple interest with the help of A minus P formula, not PRT by 100, because amount is given, that is 5,600 rupees, and principal is given 5,000. So we will subtract to get the interest for first year. Simple interest for first year is equals to what? It is 5,600 minus 5,000, that is rupees 600. Now since simple interest is equals to 600 rupees, and formula of simple interest is what? P into R into T upon 100, that is equals to 600. Putting the value of P is 5,000, rate is not given, timing is 1 year. Why I have written 1 year, not 3 years? Because we are solving this sum for 1 year, because this data is given for 1 year. At the starting of the year principal was 5,000, at the end when interest added it became 5,600 after 1 year. That's why we have taken 1 in place of timing, divided by 100. Here is 600, 0 0 0 0 cancelled, rest thing we will transfer that side. R is equals to 600 divided by 50. So 0 0 and 5, 12 ja 60, so 12%. This is our first answer. Now let's see what is the second part of the question. The interest occurred in the second year. Let's see. Interest in second year, that is the question. Interest in second year, question mark. Okay, for that what we will do, we will write principal for second year is equals to 5,600. See, whatever I have mentioned here, principal for second year was 5,600 rupees. Rate, just now we got the value of rate, that is 12%. Timing, because it is for single year, that is second year, so 1 year. Now we will use the formula of simple interest to get the value of interest. Interest for second year, PRT. You may write the statement also. Interest for second year, or interest of second year, is equals to I is equals to PRT upon 100. We have to be careful when we are writing 5,600. When we are writing in place of P, we have written 5,000 in place of P. Now we are writing 5,600. Everything I am explaining you one by one. If any doubt, re-watch the video. Now 5,600 into rate is 12, 1 upon 100, 0 0 cancelled. Multiply the value. That's my request. Do all the calculation part, easy or tough, lengthy or short, with your fair work only. 2 6 are 12, remainder is 1, 2 5 are 10, and 1 is 11, 2 6 1, so 1 6 1 and 5. This is 2 7 670 rupees. 672 rupees, sorry. So that is interest for second year. This is the answer of second part of our question. Now what is third question? See, third question, find the amount at the end of third year. With the third question, find amount at the end of third year. Okay, so for third year, what we need to do? Let's start the sum. We will continue with it only. This is the interest for second year, so we'll write amount at the end of second year is equal to principal, this principal plus this interest, plus interest. What is principal here? 5,600. What is interest? It is 672. So add it to 7, 6, 6, 12, remainder is 1, so 5 and 1, 6. This is the amount at the end of second year. Our question is about third year, so we will solve one step more. Now amount of second at the end of second year is principal for third year. Now we will use this value as P to get interest for third year, and then we will add that interest with this principal, that will be the third year amount. So I'm going to turn the page, write interest for third year again. The formula is P into R into T upon 100. Till now I am using the same symbol P, P, P. After this I will write P1, P2, P3 for different years, A1, A2, A3 for different years. I hope now and then you all are able to understand when I am writing A1, A2, A3. A1 will be the amount for first year, A2 will be amount at the end of second year, A3 will be amount at the end of third year. Similarly, I will take P1 for first year principal, P2 for second year principal, P3 for third year principal. Till now I am using only PRT because these are the starting period for all of you. A new thing you are learning, so every time I have written the same symbol, but we will try to improve our learning. Now from next video I will use different numbers, different symbols for all the principal, for all the amount. Fine children. So coming back to our question, interest for third is P into R into T. What is P? Let's see. Principal for third year is 6272. Okay, so we'll write 6272 into rate is what? 12%. Timing is what? 1 year upon 100. So we're supposed to multiply it. I wish you all do this part on your own. It's my request. I love to see that children are doing calculation work, rough work, all together with the fair sum. 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, remainder is 1, 2 2s are 4 and 1 is 5, 2 6 are 12, here is 2, 7, 2, 6, so 4, 6, 12, 5, 7. So it is 75264 divided by 100. It means what was the interest for third year? It is 752 rupees 64 paise. Therefore, now we have reached to our answer. Amount at the end of third year is equals to P plus I. What is P for this year? This is 6272 plus 752.64. So what is the answer? It is 0.64, 2, 2, 4, 7 and 5, 12, 0, 7, 0, 2, 4.64. This is our last answer. From next time I will write P3, P1, P2, and very soon after 1-2 more videos when I will solve rest sums of exercise 2.1, I am going to start the real formula of compound interest. So you must continue watching my video. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.